What's up, everyone? We're back with another video, and today is Father's Day. So shout out to all the dads out there and happy Father's Day to you guys, and really hope you guys enjoyed the day. Now, I am expecting a son in September, so I'm technically a dad right now. You know, everything's checking out perfectly when we visit the doctor, and all the data shows we got a 100% healthy baby, so you can count me in. Now, we're in the third trimester, so technically, if something happens with my wife, we can take the baby out somehow and it can survive in this world. So that's very cool stuff. But it's really getting me into the fatherhood mindset and really step into that preparation for my son, getting things done, getting my to-do list really thoroughly executed on, setting things up, and really thinking about how I'm going to be performing in the future. So today's video is going to be about how to get the results you want as a father, leader, and provider, because I can understand that it will get tough, right? The baby's crying, the baby grows up, the baby got to go to school, the teenager wants a car and wants to go to college. Some of you guys are getting stressed out already just hearing me talk about it, right? You guys got little children, and you probably don't want the college days to come just yet, because those prices are going sky high. I don't really know what I'm going to get my son to do, because college hasn't been that successful for many people, myself included. I have a finance degree, and now I'm doing online fitness coaching. I'm a bodybuilder. It didn't really work out for finance for me, but yeah, business school was definitely helpful. Probably the most helpful degree someone can get, in my opinion. I'm a little biased because I own a business, but man, running a business is amazing. It's super fun, very rewarding, and it's even more rewarding helping my clients transform and everyone that watches my videos and everything. So if you guys want to get on the right track with improving your testosterone naturally, hit the link in the description, and you can send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and make sure to send me the word outlier, and I'll send you my testosterone timing crash course, which will get you on the right track to improving your testosterone naturally. Like myself and my clients, we're reaching 1107 total testosterone personally, and then 155 free testosterone PGML. And it's absolutely amazing what we can do with the natural body. And it really just plays on the conditioning of the body, the fat, the muscle on the body, and that does a lot of the heavy lifting, believe it or not. So let's get back to the kind of concepts and strategies that are going to help us execute as fathers. So we really want to start off by getting grounded on your responsibilities and duties. I'm talking about training, health, fitness, activity, endurance, just being able to do all these things with your kids, your significant other, your extended family, right? It's like you got to go to kids' play dates and everything. It's like you need to have the energy and endurance and strength to do all these things. And fitness is going to be your number one lever to pull, right? You get more energy by staying active. You get more motivation by executing and getting active, right? It's like everything revolves around activity, believe it or not. When you're not moving and training and really focusing on your health, you just notice your energy start to decline. It's very obvious. I know it's obvious for me. I've been taking 1 month breaks at a time due to my business getting too busy, and I'm feeling the stress, and I feel like, oh, I shouldn't work out today, and that'll help me get more work done. Well, it turns out I end up stressing myself out, right? Not working out, not getting the calories burnt. I'm gaining weight. I'm declining in energy. It's just overall overwhelming. Life is so much better when you're steady on the grind and hustling on your health. It really gives you that extra capacity for more energy, better endurance, the strength is obviously going to increase, when you're not lifting, and then you do lift, that strength does come back fairly quickly, and you get very, very weak if you stop lifting. Now, you're the role model, right? This is what you got to get grounded on, and it's part of your responsibilities and duties: the energy, endurance, strength, being a role model. Your kids are going to be watching you. They're just seeing you work all the time. And my dad ran a business when I was growing up. I saw him just working and slaving away every single day. I'm like, oh, that's how you have success, right? I knew exactly what I had to do when I wanted to start my own business. I knew what my dad did and the sacrifices that he made, and having to travel all around the country and promote his business, and go to convention centers, convention shows, and it was tough, right? And I was ready for it right when I got there, and I'm expecting to show my son what it's like to practice these routines that'll get you exactly what you want, as long as you follow the system, right? So find the best time for yourself to execute during the day. Finding your best time is so important, because if you don't know when it is, you're going to be trying it at different times, and then you're going to be scrambling. Oh, I can't get it at this time. You do it at this time. Oh, that was horrible because I couldn't do all this stuff. And then you keep forgetting. You don't realize that fitness is really throwing you off course on any given day. You want to stay consistent, you stay consistent, and then the rest of your life kind of falls apart. You really have to zoom out and pick that time frame. Mine is 7 a.m. to 9 or 10 a.m. I reserve meetings and tasks for afterwards. I make sure to do the mobile phone tasks while I work out, and that is my best time. The reason being is because it gives me energy for the rest of the day. It creates more time for my significant other and my to-be family, because I knocked out my workout while my wife was at work, or while she's sleeping like she was this morning. And then while my wife is at work, or the child is at school, right? Now I've created time for my family, because I did that stuff when everyone was preoccupied. I didn't feel like I was missing out. No one felt like I was neglecting them. It was the perfect time for me to train today at 7 a.m. until 10 a.m. So the morning workouts actually empower me to want to do even more. My morning workouts and doing tasks on my phone, planning for my day, it really inspires me afterwards, realizing I've done all that, and realizing I literally have the rest of the day to execute on even more. It compounds, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you're ultra productive every single day. I'm loving it. And I've been pretty much at this for the past 2 months, but I recently took a long 1 month break. Maybe it was almost 3 months ago, but I took a very long 1 month break, like I mentioned, and it was because I felt too busy. I didn't have the perfect time mapped out for my workouts, and it was forgotten over time, and next thing you know, I'm not working out for a month. So it is very important to lock that in. Now, locking in the best training. The best training, in my opinion, is higher volume. You want to get higher volume by doing more exercises. It's not by doing more reps. It's not by simply doing more sets, like 10 sets for a few exercises. It's hitting different and multiple angles of the same muscle group and stimulating it in a way so it can grow the most. Doing a one-dimensional workout where you're just hitting compound lifts and just doing one of them per muscle group, it's not advantageous for hypertrophy. You're going to want to maximize the exercises, the sets, in your constraint of time. So if you only have an hour of training time and you're, for whatever reason, just training for 30 minutes, you're leaving so much money on the table if you are not maximizing that 1 hour. So you're going to go on for weeks and months and years missing that opportunity. And you know damn well you can hit that extra 30 minutes. You have it in you, you have the energy. You're not finished yet, right? You're probably like 30, 40, 50. You still got a lot in you. You can do it. It's just a matter of, are you going to get past this lazy type of mentality or this low effort type of angle where you're thinking, I'm going to get all the results with half of the effort in my time constraint? I'm here to tell you that you're going to get more results by maximizing that time. So find that out, fill it up with exercises and sets, and that is the best you can do with that. Now, cardio is super important. You're going to want to stay healthy with steps and jogging and running, but sometimes none of that is accessible, right? You don't have a walking pad like me. I'm not walking today because my walking pad has burnt out. I've used it so much that I got to buy another one. But some people just can't walk, they can't run, they can't jog. So what we've come up with in the program for guys that have multiple kids, they have a business that they can't do steps at, they're jump roping, right? You can jump rope anywhere with the ceiling high enough. You can step outside, start jump roping. The only downside is you might get super sweaty and you're gonna have to get washed up, but you get that figured out, find the right timing to get, dirty and needing to shower at the right time, maybe before bed or something like that, or before you shower for the morning. And you're going to get that cardio done very efficiently anywhere you want. And another thing I've been doing is going to like Target, Walmart, the mall with my wife, and we're getting steps. We're not even going there for shopping. We're just kind of sightseeing or shopping around, I guess, window shopping. And, it's like groceries. We're walking past these snacks. We're like, And then the third lap, we're like, okay, let's get it. So these little walks at businesses with corporate AC, which is awesome. I can't get that cold of AC at home. It's just like, I'm not paying for that. It's going to be like $10,000 per month or something if I was going to just keep the AC at 65 degrees every single day. But it's nice, right? You go into these stores, super good AC, you're not breaking a sweat, super hot outside right now. So that's the difference. You can either do that outside and get super nasty, or just go and do it inside. But we're getting steps, we're shopping at the same time. It's great. You guys can try that out. And if you got your timing right, you're working out in the morning, you're not neglecting anyone. Next thing you know, you're at the store with your family and you're getting steps, exercising, and doing some last minute shopping, because you know how you forget things pretty much every time you go to the store. But now that I'm thinking about it, you got the kids with you, probably going to end up spending a lot more money, especially if your wife is with you as well. But you can do all of this, but if you aren't set up for success, guys, it's literally all going to be a waste of time. All the early mornings, the 1 hour maximized workouts, eating the right diet and meal prepping and all the supplements that you guys are investing in, it, for one, didn't work that well in the first place, because it's very difficult to lose weight and build muscle these days for most people because of insulin resistance. But it is very much a waste of time once you take your foot off the gas pedal and you're back at square one. I've seen it plenty of times for even people that have been in my program. They stop doing all the things that were working, and then they come back into the program heavier than before. It is a sad sight to see, but literally you can have the best strategies and that will still happen. Think about what happens when you don't even have the best strategies. You just slip up 20% or for 1, 2, 3 days. Next thing you know, you're back up 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or you're less weight if you're bulking. That's my problem. I'm 195 pounds right now, but I was 204 a month or two ago, right? I'm struggling to get back up there. Your metabolism becomes so fast with this process that if you don't eat enough every single day, your weight is going to drop like no other. And I mean, I'm not too pressed about it because I'm at 195. I'm cool with that weight. It's heavier than I've usually gotten to already. So I'm happy about that. But I would like to be over 200. But yeah, I'm not really stressing out too much about it. And, you know, I can stay here for a while. I'm still building a lot with 4,000 calories per day. So this is going to be a waste of time if you don't get this process locked in. The process I was talking about, where your metabolism is sped up, it comes from the shred reset. You really have to nail the shred reset to get a very successful bulk. You're going to have way more runway to bulk up and eat calories and let the fat gain, right? The fat is usually the one variable that is going to make someone feel like, I have body dysmorphia. I'm going to want to cut down tomorrow because I hate the way I look in the mirror. That is how I was getting at 204, but I've scaled back, I've recalibrated my routine, and now I'm hitting 195 because my fat burning mechanisms have strengthened. My conditioning has sharpened up a little bit, and now I'm ready for the next campaign to get over 200. I've got some buffets lined up. I'm thinking about kind of just pigging out in the near future. But by doing this and doing it over and over again, we call it the OG Infinite Loop method, it prevents rebounding quickly. You have to eat so many calories for days on end for the fat to spill over, for the weight to actually gain significantly. The shred reset is the number one thing that everyone needs to focus on. So if you're a dad that is steady trying to build more muscle and you've got all these strategies dialed in, but you feel like you're getting fatter, you feel like the muscle's not really developing, this is what I'm talking about. That is a waste of time. You need to do the shred reset. It reverses insulin resistance. It improves insulin sensitivity. Nutrition partitioning is exponentially improved. So that means when you do start eating 4,000 calories per day, it actually goes into the muscle bellies and you still stay sharp. You see how I have details and lines still, even though I'm at one of my all-time high weights? It's because of this very process I'm talking about. But most people, they don't want to do that cut. They want to stay at the same weight, still developing low quality muscle, still developing fat that isn't on their accord, right? It's literally the calories coming into the body, and the body is prioritizing fat because the fat building mechanisms are the priority. We have to stop this, guys. And if you do not do the shred reset, you're going to stay stuck for the rest of your life. That is the system that you're protecting. And I get it. It feels tough to lose weight in the first place because insulin resistance is a bitch. It literally is so tough for people to lose weight that they'll hit the lower calories and they will still gain weight, even though they did hours of cardio, even though they did a whole lifting session. This is insulin resistance in a nutshell. If you're experiencing this, you really have to take on the shred reset. And that's what we try to accomplish first in the program. The first phase of most people's OG Aesthetics Transformation Program is to do the shred reset and remove as much fat as possible. It was derived from these fitness competitions I did, but with these specific strategies in place through the cut and through the bulk and really dialing it in, we can prevent the fat gain from happening on the higher calories, and you get a world of a difference. You actually improve your testosterone naturally to outlier levels because you do need more nutrients to support better hormonal activity. But the main problem is that people are positioned to not benefit from the higher calories, right? They're already a little too fat. adding 4,000 calories to that is not going to look good. It's not going to be good for your health either, because all that fat is going to spill over and it's going to create visceral fat, the fat around the organs, which constricts it from receiving nutrients from the blood. It's literally suffocating in fat. So you guys need to understand this and kind of get away from, I feel great at this weight. I don't want to lose more weight because I fit in this shirt and it's my favorite shirt. Like, these excuses and reasons are literally ending people's lives faster. This is serious stuff. Getting the shred reset to happen isn't just for vanity or bodybuilders or just to lose weight and, feel good about yourself. It's literally extending your lifespan, your health span. It is the root of reversing insulin resistance and improving insulin sensitivity and getting testosterone and human growth hormone to work efficiently, so you don't have to struggle anymore and you can actually sustain the results. This is what I'm getting to. Once you lock that in, these strategies that we just went over, with the grounding yourself with energy, endurance, strength, and being a role model, finding the best time for you to execute so you continue to execute, create more time for your family, have energy for the rest of the day, get empowered to do even more every single day, and then locking in the best training and everything, being enthusiastic from seeing the results on a daily basis. This is going to be amazing for your sustainability. So guys, really lock in these concepts and strategies and try to figure it out on your end, because heading in the wrong direction is really going to prevent you from improving your testosterone naturally, speeding up your metabolism, reversing biological aging, and really take this into consideration and get super shredded this summer. And if you have trouble just losing weight in general or never been shredded before and you want expert help, send me a message on Facebook Messenger and just let me know what your questions are. Send me the word outlier if you want my testosterone timing crash course, and I'll see if I can help you out. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.